Hello Taurus. So this is your weekly reading for December 15th to the 21st. You guys were done last this week, but you're not last at all in my books. You guys are like close to number one, if not number one. But if I say you're my favorite, it's gonna make other signs upset. But you're definitely one of my most favorite signs, Taurus. You know that. You saw my other readings. It's just I keep doing you guys first, and then I leave everybody else to last, and then they get the readings late, and it looks like, you know, I'm playing favorites. So, you guys are last this week. I'm going to start with you guys first for the next week, and I'm going to try to put up daily readings per sign, okay? Not generally for everybody, but I'm going to try to put like 5-minute readings up for each sign, okay? That'll be probably around, I'll start around tomorrow or the day after, okay? So, thank you for your likes, subscribes, comments. I'll make it quick. Really appreciate it. I've been on YouTube for like maybe a couple of weeks now, and the build-up was very consistent, and it's been wonderful, and now it's just speeding up a bit, and it's very exciting, so thank you so much. All right, let's get started. Taurus. This is a Celtic cross with the Klimt Tarot as usual, pulling other oracle cards like Enchanted Map, Whispers of Love, Romance Angels, of course, Crystal Healing, Gateway Oracle cards, and Keepers of the Light. I mixed it up for the Divine Spiritual Guidance here. Usually I use Divine Feminine Oracle cards, but I started using this one just for this week because I think some of the guys were feeling left out, just in case, you know, there was messages for them. Alright, so I'm going to shuffle. As soon as a card pops out, that's my signal. That's the end of the shuffle. If it pops out too early, I will show you the cards and I'm going to continue to shuffle. And if it takes too long, I will end the shuffle. Okay? So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. For my Tauruses, I say my because you guys are literally one of my most favorite signs. I love earth signs, but out of the earth signs is Taurus and Capricorn are my favorites, okay? I have lots of respect for Virgo too. Alright. I got 6 of Swords popping out, leaving a sad situation, or it's a much needed rest, vacation, break, getting a call, okay? A wake-up call, something along those lines. And then a Knave of Swords, a Page of Swords. Ooh, it's a spy card. We always get that, don't we, Taurus? Okay, for you guys, you get this spy card all the time. Could also represent a young Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or someone who's just collecting information on you. All right. Then recognition for your skills at work on the 3 of Pentacles on the bottom. But we can't start with 3 cards, okay? So I'm going to just ask for 1 card to signal the end of the shuffle. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. Alright. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. Alright, those 2 cards still not my... Oh, 2 more cards. Okay, let's pop them out. This one was first. 8 of Pentacles, putting in work, okay? To your relationship, to your craft, to your job, whatever it is. Okay, you're putting in lots of good, honest, hard work, and it's going to reap the benefits, and you will master that craft, whatever it is that you're putting this energy into. Knight of Chalices, Knight of Cups, a romantic dreamer type. A message coming in, okay, of love, a text message, social media, whatever, phone call. Someone's going to give you a message of love, okay? And then you got 9 of Swords here, anxiety, sleepless nights, staying up late. Okay, somebody's been stressed out. And then you've got a separate group that fell out, the Stars, which talks about a wish of yours that you've been making, okay, something that speaks of a tranquil healing time, something that speaks to being high profile and in the spotlight, and it's about getting direction as well, okay? And then 8 of Wands, lots of love and enthusiasm. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and then on the bottom, 5 of Swords. And you know, we got that Page of Swords last time, right? With this, the sneaky, snoopy card. So 5 of Swords is someone doing underhanded shit as usual. Okay. So let's shuffle for our Tauruses, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. All right. And that's where I'm going to take it as an ending, okay? Because that was one card. That's what I was asking for. So we got Knave of Pentacles, a Page of Pentacles, okay? That is in the situation, the current situation. And then on the bottom, we've got Ace of Wands, a new opportunity, a new beginning to something. Speaks of virility, speaks of a new relationship possibly. And also wands are represented by Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And basically about an idea to create some new project, something new. And it's so full of potential and passion and virility that, look, it's showing a pregnant woman here. So we got the challenge is 5 of Wands. It's inner conflict. Conscious, 4 of Cups. Foundation, Queen of Wands. Recent past. Oh, I don't do reversed. We got Death, okay? I guess it was put in there incorrectly. On the recent future, we've got 2 of Cups. You right now, Justice. Around you, Hierophant. Hopes and fears, Knight of Wands. Outcome, 6 of Pentacles. All right, Taurus. So let's read the cards, and then we'll see how it goes, what it means, and we'll try to put a story together. Okay. Let's start with the knaves. The knaves are people who collect information. This is someone young, okay? Someone who's in their, could be a child, or it could be all the way up to like early 20s. Could be a university student, an apprentice, some kind of younger figure, okay? Somebody who got a scholarship, somebody who's in school, basically, okay? A student type. Now, we have as a challenge, 5 of Wands, this inner conflict card, which we got already when it dropped out. 5 of Wands, inner conflict, speaks to competing interests, okay, and feeling like people are threatening and challenging you. So here we are with the Knave of Pentacles. It could be like, this either a student young type, or about also knaves are messengers of whatever suit it is, knight, whether it be wands, swords, pentacles, cups. This for Pentacles is about something of the material world and a message being relayed about that, an opportunity or a message, okay? Or a person who is like this, okay? So the situation right now could be related to a new opportunity or someone who is like this, okay? And the challenge is there's inner conflict and there's competing interests. 5 of Wands, it could be haters as well, okay? Because 5 of Wands speaks to, like, in certain tarot, you'll have 5 different people all fighting with wands. And it's like, some people will say it's circular arguing. It's just pointless. It's so pointless. It's like, honestly, something that I don't even see Taurus wanting to take part of. It's so silly. But it's kind of like people who want to challenge you. And so you are having to be put in this defensive position where you're fighting off these people, okay, these competing interests. It can also speak to inner conflict where in some tarot decks, it'll show 5 people. They're all the same and they're all fighting with each other, okay? So it could even be both. It could be like, people trying to cause problems and issues, and it's causing inner conflict, just a little bit of a disturbance because you're here trying to do something, trying to create something here, trying to relay a message of something, trying to do something positive, and then you've got this as a challenge, okay? Something that's trying to block you, which is this kind of conflict, okay? So in that way, I don't think you're trying to block yourself, okay? Maybe you need to overcome this conflict for sure, but it could be an inner conflict situation, or it could be an inner conflict situation due to, people trying to challenge you, or it could be just people trying to stir up some shit, okay? In the conscious, you've got 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups in your conscious mind here, on your mind. What are you thinking about? 4 of Cups is about 3 of Cups that have spilled. They are those 3 cups from your past, celebrating success, cheersing, going out the good old days when you were young and free, okay? And then you've got a divine cup coming out of the clouds, and that is being offered to you, and it's got such potential, and it's so supreme and so much better. And you are here still fixated and completely stuck, focusing on these 3 cups that are done. So consciously, you're feeling a little bit like, shut off, because you're like, I'm still like, not okay with what happened. I still have to process this, what happened here with the past, okay? And then you're missing out on this golden opportunity that's appearing to you. And since that's in your conscious, okay? Maybe you know this. And you're like, you know what? I'm not going down that road because I know that that's silly. I know this opportunity is golden. This opportunity, I'm not going to let it just slip through my fingers and focusing on the past. So maybe you know this on in your conscious mind. You're thinking about that because on the foundation, you're all about creation. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. It's about the fire of creative energy. Wanting to go out there and manifest, wanting to go out and create and make things happen. You have vision. For whatever this Page of Pentacles, Knave of Pentacles opportunity is, it has inspired something in you, okay, that sparked your life back up again, that makes you want to be active and out there and courageously, you know, going after what you want and to create the life you want. Only thing is, this conflict here is trying to block you, but it's 5 Wands. Let's not take that seriously. It's nothing. All right. Recent past, we have death. Death can be represented by the sign of Scorpio, okay? Maybe there was a Scorpio trying to cause some shit. Maybe not. Maybe there was a death of some relationship, the ending of something. It could be the ending of your life as you used to know it, okay? Maybe you went through some huge transformation. That's what death is about. It's not about literal death. It's about an enormous transformation, major arcana, major secrets, fate card. You went through a big change, right? And so from the recent past of this huge change that came in, and then you've got this new opportunity that you're working on, okay, that you're excited and you're creating and you know you're able to do this. You got this, right? You don't want to mess it up. You don't want to mess it up thinking about, you don't want to get sidetracked. So in the recent future, you got Two of Cups. It's a partnership, okay? Two of Cups in here looks very romantic, but Two of Cups speaks to any kind of partnership. It could be between relationship. It could be between a mother and child, okay? It could be between siblings and family. It could be between friends. It's just about two people who are in a mutual agreement to be good to each other, okay? Who are being open and upfront about who they are, and two are coming together and there's a union or a partnership there in whatever form that manifests. We'll see where that goes. Here you are in this situation right now, okay? And that's Justice. Justice is about, this is Lady Justice. She's got the scales and Justice is blind. And there's a promise that Justice is this karmic result, you know, cause and effect. Whatever you've been doing, whether it's above board or below the belt or whatever it may be, you know, for whoever is involved with this business, right? It's gonna work out exactly karmically as it should back to whoever it should go to, okay? This is how you feel about things. You are very confident and you're stable and you're balanced and you feel confident in knowing that you've got truth here. This is the sword of truth. Now, when there's like 3, 4, 5 swords, it changes the meaning. When you've got one sword in these pictures, whether it be the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, or the Justice card, or the Ace of Swords, that sword is the sword of victory, truth, and clarity. So Justice here with the scales, this is you right now in this position. You're here, no emotion, balancing out what is going on. And karmic retribution will come to everybody who deserves it because you've got the sword of truth, clarity, and victory. Very stable, unemotional, in control of your emotions. Balanced. And fair. Okay? You're not going to play favorites and all this stuff, but you're going to be fair about it. But it's going to work out fairly for all concerned. Okay? And that's a nice way of putting it, right? And that's how you feel about things right now. That's where you stand. Surrounding you, it's either a person who's like this or the energy around you that's like this. Now, the Hierophant is the person in Major Arcana, the 5th card, representing Taurus. Okay, so I take this as the energy that you are manifesting around you. Okay, the Hierophant is someone who is like the Pope. Okay, a spiritual leader, someone who serves as the medium between the divine spirit and channeling to the regular people. Okay, messages from them to the rest of the world. So the Hierophant is a priest-like person also represents major institutions. It could be, whether it be schools, universities, even medicine and all those things. It could be government, it could be any marriage institution, any huge institution. That's what the Hierophant represents, okay? Major institutions. But on a very normal, down-to-earth level, the Hierophant represents teachers. Teachers and healers and people who channel spirit, let's say, who are out to, counselors, guidance, things like that, along anything of that nature. Represented by the Taurus sign, because this is the energy that's around you. You could be feeling like you're in this kind of a position, okay? Or it could be someone who is like this, guiding you and teaching you and leading the way for you, okay, spiritually. In the hopes and fears, you got Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is someone who's attractive, very passionate, outgoing, very rugged, attractive. I think I've said that twice now. And young, early 20s to early 30s, or even if they're not young, they look young, but they're very impetuous, very quick to act, very passionate about something, come in really quick, and then burn out really quick, okay? Like those romances you hear about where it was like crazy and all, crazy in love, and then all of a sudden, like, it happens so fast, whirlwind, and then just as quickly, it's like, I hate you, goodbye, and it's done. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you're going to hate this person, but hopes and fears, there is a person like this, energy, attractive, kind of player type. Why? Because there's no commitment, okay? Maybe this is you. It could represent wanting to also, because of the horses and stuff, it represents also messages, and it represents possible travel, okay? So you might be hoping to, you're hoping and you're inspired to go out and travel and see things right now. Because it's the holidays, a lot of people are. I've been seeing these like vacation cards and break cards and a lot of nights, okay, during this time. Totally, understandable. On the outcome, you have Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity, giving and taking, and sometimes dependencies, relying on other people, and sometimes getting less than you feel you deserved, okay? And it can also speak to the lower vibration, like exploitation, okay? Here you have a mother and a child. This mother and a child here at the outcome, it's about, I think, the final outcome still being a little bit dependent on someone else, on something else, okay? Whether it be family support, whatever. But it's not yet speaking to, it might be, either you are giving to those less fortunate. Maybe you feel like volunteering and helping out and things like of that nature because of right now this holiday vibe of like wanting to volunteer at the soup kitchen, give away to charity, things like that. It might be that, or it might be that you yourself are going to still be dependent, okay, during this week, and having to rely on the generosity or the benevolence of other people, okay, like family or whatever. And then on this bottom of the deck with Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is about new beginnings. New beginnings, and we talked about this already, the virility and all that stuff, okay? Now, let us pick one Keepers of the Light card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. We got the Miriam, Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. And there's two people. Okay, it's got a little bit of a Gemini vibe there. But let's see. 3 lilies. On the bottom we have Saint Germain, Karma, releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Absolutely. All right. Let's read the Miriam. And it says, there is a real opportunity for you to move beyond grief or grievance at this time. The Miriam are here, swirling their holy light all around you so that you can regain a sense of union with Spirit. You are loved beyond words. Choose to see the light of God in everyone and everything, and to love without boundaries. Now, whatever God that is to you, okay? Honor others and honor yourself with your sacred vision. You are in a space of deep healing and forgiveness. Choosing to see the light of the world will help you grow even more. A little bit about Miriam. Says it. Miriam means the beloved. They're twin flame angels who come as one. They are mirror images of each other. They are the angels who appeared to Mary Magdalene in the tomb of Jesus after his passing. These angels spoke directly to Mary and helped her move beyond her grief so that she was able to commune with Jesus once more. They can help us move beyond the cloud of grief too. They heal grievances of all kinds, including ones that have been created by religion or the idea that God does not love or accept us because of a mistake we once made. The Miriam help us remember that we don't need to ask God for forgiveness because he never condemned us in the first place. All right. So there was a loss, right? Saying about forgiveness and so on. Maybe that's what the death card was. Maybe it was a loss. Okay, let's see though. Get some more clarifying cards. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st, please. For the week of December 15th to the 21st, please. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. That's it. All right. On the bottom, we have dry desert, and this is speaking to when someone is walking in the desert, and they're like, how am I going to survive? There's no water. And then they're like, oh, look over here. There's a whole village surviving. How? Because they dig deep into the earth and the sand, and then they find the water at the bottom, and that's how they survive. And so basically it's saying, you just do what everybody else does. You just dig deep, and you do the inner work, okay? And then you'll find a way. All right. Let's read the top, though. Beautiful. 36, commitment. And look at how lovely those colors are with hearts everywhere and stars. And there's a key. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's read that. Commitment says, and this is the enchanted map, 36. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. This is a good time to make one. Upright. Partnerships formed. What were we talking about? Partnerships, right? Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember that your partnership with Spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in another. All right, beautiful. Partnership, wonderful. And then we have the gateway cards for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th and 21st. All right. So we have on the bottom, making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. It's got a beach feel there. Mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. Okay. Let's see what that means. Mending bridges. And this is gateway. All right. Heal old wounds with respect to people and situations. Carefully do whatever you feel is necessary to make amends. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. The universe wants you to know There are times to drop everything and leave, and there are times also to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there's a wound inside of you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now, for you no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. Take action now. Questions to ask yourself. If there was an area of my life that needed mending, what might it be? What is the first step I need to take toward resolving a current rift I have with someone? Remember, we're talking about conflict, right? Could this card represent something within myself that I need to give attention to or mend? Okay. So, let's get one crystal healing card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to work with for the week of December 15th to the 21st. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. So for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. Alright, let's pick the bottom there. See, Black Obsidian, the shadow. Okay, you're going to need some protection there. And on the top, we've got Opal Joy. Taurus, you guys get this a lot, I think. Okay, let me put this down here. We've got Mending Bridges, Commitment. I'm going to put Opal over here next to this. What is this? Oh, I think it's my candle. You know when it gets burnt, it gets a little ashy? Or my incense dropped. Yeah, I was flinging my incense around. Okay. So, Opal Joy. So bothersome. Oh, okay. Anyways, sorry. Gonna clean it up later. Range of opaque colors, and it relates to all the chakras, and it's about allows you to experience the love, joy, and pure essence of the soul. It's used in Aboriginal Dreamtime ceremonies to support and strengthen vision quests, activates the thymus, and allows you to enter into a sacred space of love and joy. It enhances joy, spontaneity, and flow, encourages you to engage in the vibrant energy of life. Okay, so basically it brings joy, joy, and joy. It says, now is the time for you to truly experience the joy of life and of your soul. The Devas of Opal are encouraging you to lighten up and stop being so serious about life. It's time to laugh and have some fun. Joy is one of the most powerful forms of healing and transformation. If you've been feeling a little low or under the weather, now is the perfect time to transform through this place into your joy once again. They're inviting you to live a little more in the world and rediscover the joy and laughter that feeds your soul. Have fun, dance, play, run, jump, let go, get creative, do anything that ignites the joy within. This is an exciting and important time, and you and your life deserve this time of celebration. The Devas believe all life is to be honored and celebrated as often as possible because it is a true gift to be alive. They remind you that joy is your birthright and your soul's natural state of being. Allow the joy of the universe to flow through you as you awaken to joy. All right. Now let's get some love cards in here. This is the Romance Angels. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. Okay, this one wanted to come out, but I just flung it, so that doesn't count. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. Alright. We will take that. Now, worth waiting for. I never see this card, not ever, Taurus. Thank you that I got it today here. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Divine timing. All right. Let's see the top though. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I already know what this one's about. It's basically, Taurus, you always get this one too. Okay, if you go back to your first reading for, I believe, December, I think it was your first reading. Yeah, the moonstone one, well, you'll see it. You got this before as well, and it was just about if you want it, it's there. Taurus, it's always there for you, okay? You know how to manifest love. Of course you do, because you're ruled by Venus. You don't need any help. But just in case, I will read it very soon. This card asks you, what do you want? And demands very clear and specific answers, just like putting in your order at a restaurant. The universe has been listening to your thoughts and feelings about your love life and has brought you what you asked for. When you complain about what's served to you, it's only because you placed an unclear order. As soon as you are perfectly straightforward about what it is you desire, it comes to you upon the wings of an angel in an instant. You drew this card because it's time for you to get clear and honest with yourself and formulate your requests with faith and optimism. Trust your feelings and make decisions for yourself about what's best for you. So Taurus, basically it's saying, you know, it's like a restaurant and you had some relationships in the past. Some were great, some were not so great. And if you're looking for something serious now, all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is ask the universe in the way of having a clear intention of what you're looking for. And then focusing, keeping those kind of guidelines in your head and in your heart, okay? Not just random, like, you know, how you feel at that moment. Once you have a clear idea of what you're looking for, of course you're going to find that just by law of attraction, just by, you know, your confidence in knowing what you're looking for. Okay, it's like a restaurant, they said, right? And I think that's so amazing that they said that love is like a restaurant and all you got to do is order. I really do believe that. That might not apply to everyone. I know everyone has different circumstances in love, but not for Tauruses, okay? Taurus has got it. It's so easy. And I mean, like, some signs, the men and the women of the sign are so different, but for Taurus, my God. The men and the women always, you know, it's always people complaining about some Taurus who mess them up. In a good way. In a good way. Or they'll complain about some Scorpio that messed them up in a bad way. Okay? Alright. Let's go now. This is the last card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. Can we get one card, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st? All right, I will take that. On the bottom, we've got be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. All right, just like the restaurant, okay? You put it out there, you'll get it. But what did you get? Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. And it's got this underwater scene, okay? It could represent Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's Poseidon. Okay, 4 and 1. 14 is 5, right? 5 and 5 around you also is the Hierophant, okay? It could be another Taurus. So there that is. And that was your last oracle card, Taurus. But because you guys are one of my favorites, I'm going to throw another card in, okay? Let me see. I will do this one, yeah. I'm going to put in the Magic of Flowers as well for you guys. So let's pull one Magic of Flowers for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. Don't tell the other signs, okay? I do what I feel. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st. Come on. Can we get one card, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 15th to the 21st? All right, take that one. On the bottom, we've got Dandelion. Ah, another kid. All right, this is about your inner child, or it could be related to your children and to tap back into that playfulness, okay? Ooh, Snapdragon. Okay, Snapdragon, I'll tell you right off the bat, it's about, there's an emphasis on communication, okay, and how you speak to people. You have to be patient, and it's also about controlling your temper and your language. Okay, not so extreme like that, but those are the messages that I recall from Snapdragon. I'll give you a quick summary. Snapdragon. Hex reversal. Oh no. Owning your power, protection, and truth. Okay, so speaking your truth may not always feel easy in the short term, but in the long term, it is far easier than the alternative for everyone concerned. Sometimes we feel as if speaking an unpopular or undesirable truth is inevitably akin to rudeness, but this never needs to be the case. For example, if there's something that doesn't feel okay to you, or if there is a situation that you have outgrown or no longer need, you can hold a neutral, unconditionally loving tone as you calmly state what is true for you to everyone concerned. Even if you're angry, you can state your anger and what you're angry about in a way that is true without going out of your way to insult anyone or tear anyone down. I believe that. Ultimately, asserting your truth is a boundary issue. For example, you might relax and envision a vibrantly colored circle or sphere around you, perhaps pink, yellow, or red. Within this circle, be aware of what is true for you and what is your truest and most authentic voice wants to say in this situation. Do not allow anyone else's thoughts or expectations to color your feelings and convictions. Then, when you are ready to assert your feelings, come from what is inside your circle. Be kind, but assert your truth thoroughly and without making up stories about what you should say or what others may want to hear. Try to remember to speak words that begin with you and your current inner environment, such as, I feel, or it's important to me that, or I'm going to move on because I... Another thing to keep in mind is that not asserting your truth is a passive-aggressive control tactic. And it's a way that if we're being honest and authentic, we would not want to be treated by others. For example, would you want someone to withhold thoughts and feelings from you in order to keep you falsely happy or appeased? No. The following ideas and messages may apply to your present situation. Let go of attachment to how others will react when you assert what is true for you. Stop trying to control people or situations through withholding your true thoughts and feelings. Be willing to listen to the true thoughts and feelings of others. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Be your true self. Don't be afraid to be sassy or put your foot down. Question authority and speak out against customs, beliefs, or behaviors that you don't agree with. Value honesty and truth over politeness and caution, even if you have to brave some unpleasant or awkward moments. Be fearless in the way you interact with the world and choose the paths and behaviors that feel most authentic. Ask yourself if there's something that you're not saying that needs to be said, or if there's something that's true for you that you haven't admitted to yourself yet. Let go of dishonest niceness. It's holding you back. Let go of either or thinking, such as either I'm a doormat or I'm a jerk. Ground yourself in your honest truth and speak it from your heart regardless of how others react. The situation demands that you share your honest thoughts, feelings, and opinions. Authenticity is the only option. Okay? So, that's a big deal, communication for Snapdragon Taurus, okay? Because you guys are also very much not instigators. You don't stir the pot. You're not people who like to create drama, right? You're very grounded as an earth sign. So it's saying, you know, sometimes you will choose not to speak your truth because you're just going to be like, you know, this kind of passive-aggressive mode of like, oh, that's nice, let somebody think they're big and bad just because you know better, right? And that's passive-aggressive. It's saying that's not right either, okay? It's not right to be so violent in your speech that you tear someone down, but at the same time, what Tauruses do, right, and I'm not judging, I'm just saying, right? Sometimes it's in the vein of keeping the peace, but sometimes you'll just let somebody wear, like, you know, something stupid or do something stupid because you know that you think to yourself, I got things to do. I can't, you know, fix someone and give them a whole fucking, like, history of fashion and history of this and give them, like, you know, lessons in spirituality to make them understand and see why what they're doing is wrong because, you know, it's not my goddamn problem. That is passive aggressive, I guess that's what they're saying, okay? If you let someone think something like, and you clap, you go, that was great, it was fantastic, and you really think that was the most stupid thing you ever heard, right? So saying don't do that, don't be a passive aggressive person. I don't think Tauruses are, but sometimes you'll just like kind of be the person who knows better. You'll just quietly sit there and like be like, and like you'll just laugh to yourself or with your other earth sign friends, okay? Don't do that. Speak your truth, be authentic, okay? At the same time, I don't have to say this, like, don't be combative and, like, you know, fighting. Tauruses don't do that, so I'm not even going to say that. All right, but it does say to speak up, though. Don't stay quiet, okay? Be yourself, be authentic. Of course, Tauruses are authentic. They're the most authentic sign in the entire zodiac, okay? Pisces might be the most spiritual. Tauruses are the most authentic, grounded, down-to-earth, sensible, practical, logical, fair people that I've ever met. So I don't need to tell you. All right, Tauruses, love you guys so much. Take care. You guys are going to be first for the dailies and for the weeklies because I like you guys so much. Take care. Have a wonderful week. I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.